some just really quick light strokes following that outline that I had already done quite a few steps ago. You can add more if you want, just define the ear ever so slightly. You don't have to make the ear very detailed at all. You can sort of keep that same philosophy, like simplify the ear and the nose. And then I'm gonna create the shape of whatever earring she'll be wearing, and then I'm gonna add some metallic detail to that in just a little bit. And then I'm going to really accentuate that gorgeous fashion neck. So after the neck, I'm just going to go give a little indication of the shoulder. And at this point, the illustration is almost done with the black ink, so I'm just sort of going to go back and forth over the entire thing, just adding a little more black, depth of color where I want it, just so it's sort of balanced and interesting. You have darker ink, lighter ink, different brush strokes and line quality. And all of these extra little lines just create more movement overall. So now I'm going to get my iridescent silver and give her like a really fun, super sparkly earring. I'm just going to add a little water to that. Metallics are really thick to work with, so I really like to water them down. And then I'll just use, I think this is my #1 sized brush. Just mix up the metallic really well. You can see it's like, even on the test paper, it's a little thicker than regular acrylic. I think she'll have some silver strands, just some really quick, fun strokes. Give that earring a little movement. Just some dots to indicate shine and shimmer. And then I'm just going to give her just a slight indication of whatever gown she's wearing. And I'm going to play off of her lipstick. So I'm going to grab some of that pink and red again. And since I'm working with a lighter color, I'm using fresh water, because if I dip the pink into this water, it's going to turn a little gray. So the pink and the crimson. And lots of water. And since it's such a large area, and I'm just going to do like sort of a quick brush stroke and maybe a little bow, I'm using a pretty large brush. This is the #8. So I'm just sort of indicating that she's got some like big glamour gown on, nice bow. And since that pink is it's actually a little pinker than her lip, I'm going to add some of the pink to her lip, just to make it pop a little bit. And you noticed how I changed out brushes. Like the brush that I was using was way too big for painting in this small lip area. And then I'm just going to touch up a couple of little ink spots that I want. Create a little contrast in this earring. I'm just going to sort of work outside the bow here. Sort of just like have fun and play with fashion. And sort of create any shapes you want. I'm going to let this dry before I go to the final step of shading.